guys, it's Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my foundation and color correcting routine. I'm showing you my moisturizer, primer, foundation, concealer, color correctors that I use, everything that I do to get my skin looking its best for my makeup days. And I thought I'd share with you guys. I have been getting a ton of compliments on my makeup lately, and I've been loving a ton of products, so I thought I'd share them with you. So if you guys like to see how I get my base, if that makes sense, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I always start off by moisturizing my face before I apply any primer or foundation, and the moisturizer I always go in with before doing my makeup is my Pure Facial Cream Natural Extract. This has glycerin in it, and it's very hydrating, and it's not heavy or anything. So I really enjoy going with this mainly because of the glycerin in it, which glycerin is meant to help things stick. So, you know, MAC Fix Plus has glycerin in it as well, and that's why it makes things more pigmented. So I really do enjoy going with this, and I really need the hydration because the waxing lady burned me. So I have all this texture right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but so much, it's like gator skin right here. It's disgusting. So lots of hydration is needed. Alright, I do go in with two primers. I go in with the Scandinavia, the Makeup Primer Spray. This one's for oil control. I don't generally have oily skin, but it does help. It helps your makeup longevity. And then I go in with an illuminating primer. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. This is my favorite right now. This gives a really nice reflect to it. It has some severe shine to it, and I love it. It is like a gold color. Do you see this luminosity? I love it, and it's only $6, you guys. Oh, anyway, so that is my primer. Before I go with foundation, I do go ahead and color correct. So I do use two. I use a green color corrector, and I use a brightening one for under the eye. So I'm going to go with my green color corrector first. This is the Sephora Bright Future color corrector, and it's in just a doe foot wand stick tube thing. And I have redness right here. Oh, once again, because of the waxer, whatever. And then I got some redness right here. Got some redness right here. Right there. I love this color corrector because it's not like so dark to where it peeks through your foundation. I got some right there, there, and a lot of women get red here because of hormones. Okay, so then I just take my finger and I blend it in. Alright, and then so for an excess, I just take a sponge to kind of help it along. So, as you can see, I have some redness right here, and then the redness over here is gone. So I'm going to go with a little bit more over here. Not too much, because it's just very faint, but I don't like redness, so... Alright, now for the under eyes, I go with the Pixi by Petra. This is the Pixi by Petra Correction Brightening Peach. And I just take my fingers and I dip it in, and then I start patting it. And this will help my darks. Let me zoom you in for this part. So as you can see, this darkness, this really helps brighten. Can you guys see the difference? This is without concealer so far. I love this stuff. You can get it from Target for, I think it's like $12 or $13, but this is a really good amount. I use this all the time, and I've barely made a dent in it. So I really enjoy it. And I always have like darkness right here. I don't know why. It's really strange. But just cover that up. Then what I do when I've just pounced it with my finger, I do take a sponge just to further blend that in and pick up any excess product to prevent cakiness. And what I'll do a lot of times if I don't really want to wear makeup is I will just take the brightening and put it underneath and I'll be good to go. Right now I've really been loving the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the shade Light Beige number 03. So I'll just take 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And during the summer, I like to mix in a liquid illuminator. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I'll just do a couple pumps of it, well, a pump and a half usually, and then I will mix it up on the back of my hand. And then I will begin to apply it, and then I start pouncing it in with a sponge. Now, I am a huge person with brushes and foundation, but for me it all depends on the foundation. Thicker foundations I tend to use a sponge, and then thinner foundations I tend to use a brush. So if I was going to use my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless one, I would use a brush, but for this one I'm using a sponge. And I'm sorry my sponge is dirty. I've been using it the past couple days. I need to wash it. And I will drag it down because, you know, you always want to match. Normally I don't have to be as careful because I had already done because I normally don't do my eyebrows yet. But for the sake of the video, I already did them, so I might have to go ahead and touch them up. Gotta give yourself the double chin to make sure you cover everything. And sometimes I'll go down here because I do have a dark vein that I just don't like. So then what I'll do is I will spray some MAC Fix Plus on it. And I do that just to feel hydrated and just to help the longevity of it. And I'll just press that in. It's really refreshing. It's probably not necessary, but it's just what I like to do. And then I will move on to concealer. Alright, now, two of my favorites is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and then the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I've been using the Urban Decay. It's easy because it has a doe foot wand and everything. So they're the exact same thing to me, just this is the MAC one, but in an easier application. So I just take it down here and then I just sweep it across, take it down, sweep it across, and then I will do the bridge of my nose, then I'll do a little thing right there, and a little thing right there. I like, oh by the way, I like to use a lighter concealer than my foundation just because it helps with brightening and everything. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral for highlighting. If I didn't want to highlight, I'd probably use light or medium, but I'm using fair. And then I just take my sponge and then I use the flat end. I just blend it in. And then sometimes I'll switch to the other side when I really want to get up in that corner. Oh, by the way, I use the Real Techniques Perfect Complexion Sponge. I don't feel like spending $20 on a sponge, and these work just fine, so that's what I use. Now, I really like to keep the whole center of my face bright because that'll give you the most natural looking contour. None of this is natural, of course, we all know that, but I don't know, it just gives your face the most dimension and it gives you a really nice healthy glow. So I probably need to move up to medium now that I'm getting tanner, or I probably need to move up to light for highlighting now that I'm getting tanner because that's a huge difference. But once I bronze and everything, it's not gonna look weird. What I will do is I will go back and forth. And as you can see, like, I have no dark circles now and all of the redness is gone. I really like those two color correctors a lot. And they're both, you know, pretty well priced. So I enjoy them. I will have the link down below if you guys are interested. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going through and I'm just, you know, making sure everything is pressed into my skin the way I want it to before I go on and set it. So now I'm going to set my under eye concealer, and I like to mix my powders. These two are from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and then this one is a MAC Pro Emphasize. I am taking the Morphe M438, which is just like the Sigma F35, just this is the one that's closest to me. And I just mix the powders, and I knock off the excess, and then I start to pat. The reason I pat it instead of sweeping is because I don't want to like move everything that I just did. Now once I've set it, I will go through it and I'll like dust off the excess, but beforehand I don't want to do that. Another thing you can do is you can re-tap out your under eye to get rid of any creases before you set it. I mean, when I'm being really high maintenance I'll do that, but not all the time. And then I'll go through and I'll do all the places that I highlighted. And then there we go. So then I will move on to setting the rest of my face, which I use my Coty Airspun Loose Finishing Powder. I have already tapped some into my lid. And then I just take a huge powder brush. This one is the Morphe E1. And I'll swirl it in here. And then I'll tap out the excess. And then I'll set the rest of my face and my neck. Just a light dusting. Alright, and that is my foundation, concealer, and color correcting. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so that is the rest of my makeup, and that is my foundation, concealer, and color correcting routine. If you guys would like to see my baking bronzer blush highlight routine, then I will go ahead and put that down below so you guys can see like the next step. But yeah, if you guys would like to see a tutorial on this look, let me know as well. I'm very, it was inspired by another YouTuber, but I put my own little twist on it, so yeah, I'm really loving it. Anyways, so if you guys are curious, I did use some MAC eyeshadows, and then I used my Jaclyn Hill palette and my Benefit Cheekathon, and then I've been trying out the Benefit's Their Real Mascara, a little deluxe size, and I'm loving it. Like, I'm not big on high-end concealer, or I'm not big on high-end mascaras, but I really like this one. So any other videos you guys would like to see, go ahead and put them down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button before you leave. I would greatly appreciate that. Any foundations that you guys love, go ahead and put them down below. I love trying new foundations. I'm just really into the Milani one right now. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and that you are enjoying your summer, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, it's Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with my Morphe Me Monthly Brush Club Unbagging. I'm so excited for this. We got a brand new Elite brush last month.